everybody, I'm Liz Peterson, speech-language pathologist with over 23 years of experience. My company is Speech and Voice Enterprises, where we focus on corporate communication, business and leadership communication topics. Welcome to another episode of Motivating Mondays. We are in the series of Never Sounding Nasal Again. I am going to teach you a test for nasal speech, and if you don't pass this test, that's telling you that you're speaking with more nasal resonance here, and you may want to get more into that optimal lower throat pharyngeal resonance. But before we go into the test of nasal speech, I do need to tell you that there are 3 sounds that are produced in the nasal cavity no matter what you do. You have no control over this. These 3 sounds will always vibrate in the nasal cavity, and they are M, N, ing, or ng. Let's try a few words. Let's place your fingers on the bridge of your nose and let's say mother. Mother. You should feel buzzing here. No, never. Buzzing, going, or sung. When you say these sounds, regardless if you are doing your best optimal speech, there will be feedback here. However, we should not have any buzzing or vibratory feedback for words that contain non-nasal sounds. What we're going to do is a test for nasal speech, and I'm going to have you place your fingers on the bridge of your nose, and we are going to say words that do not contain those 3 nasal sounds. If you feel buzzing here, that means your voice is a little too high, and you may want to drop it and get more into that optimal pitch range, more of that pharyngeal resonance. Let's give this a go and see if you speak with nasal resonance. Let's place your fingers on the bridge of your nose, and I would like for you to say the word sour. Sour. There should not have been any buzzing. If you felt buzzing, drop your voice a bit. Let's try some of these words. Bookcase. Bookcase, hot sauce, cat. If you felt buzzing, you may want to work more on that optimal pitch and maybe go back to our last series of speaking with a more powerful voice and getting more into this area, getting more oral resonance, speaking more from that lower throat. If you felt buzzing here, that's a definite indicator that you were speaking with some nasal resonance. And if you didn't, congratulations. That means you are not speaking with nasal resonance and your voice is in your lower throat, allowing you to speak with more powerful tones. Let's try a few phrases that do not contain those nasal sounds. Let's place your fingers on the bridge of your nose and let's say, it was sour. It was sour. If you felt buzzing, drop. If you didn't, congratulations. Let's try this phrase. I rode the bike. I rode the bike. No buzzing? You're doing a good job. Let's try this one. The cat is fat. The cat is fat. If you felt a little bit of buzzing, try speaking with some more oral resonance. Get your oral cavity to move more. Remember, when we move our mouth more, and this may feel funny to some of you, I understand that, but if I can get you to speak with more range of motion here, the sound waves are going to go this way and they won't come up to that nasal sinus area. Try speaking from that optimal pitch range where you feel some feedback and some buzzing from your chest area. This may take some practice getting used to, but first, this test will be very, very helpful in letting you know, do you speak with nasal resonance or are you now being more oral and pharyngeal? If you found that you did not pass the test for nasal resonance, don't worry about it. Practice with some words that don't contain the nasal sounds, do some phrases, get used to speaking from this area, and you will definitely become a more oral and pharyngeal speaker, and you will never sound nasal again. Until next Monday, everybody, bye-bye.